All right, so let's get rid of everything by going A and X and then delete. And in here, let's change here in the scene the EV2 cycles. I'm also changing it to GPU because I've got the NVIDIA card. Putting it to 50 in here as well. Denoise, I'm going for optics for the same exact reason. Viewport shading, let's change to matcap random and random. Cavity, we can dial all the way. And now let's talk a little bit about how the project is gonna go. So for the sake of the demonstration, I'm adding here a sphere, and I'm also gonna shape it a bit different. Don't worry guys, we still haven't started the course. I'm just shaping it to explain to you how the viewport maneuver works. Okay, so I want you guys to see a little bit of difference. I'm just messing it a little bit. Okay, so if we go 1, we got a front. If we go control 1, it's not the regular one, not the one at the left side of the keyboard, the right side of the keyboard, the num1. So 3 goes to the side, control 3 goes to the other side, 7 goes to the top, control 7 goes to the bottom. Now what we can do is we can change, you saw that I changed modes. We can either do it from here, layout, sculpting, UV, texture, all of that, or we can go control tab and then quickly maneuver like this through the different modes. So to go, let's say, edit mode, you can click here, go tab, and then you go to edit mode, right? And you can move the vertices like this. If you messed up, you want to go back, control Z, this is how you can go back. And to bring up this panel, T to bring up the left panel. So if it got disappeared, this is how you can bring it back, T, right? And to bring this, then we've got the tools and the rest of the plugins and add-ons. All right, now, what I wanted to say is regarding the way that we're going to do this. They're in 3D, we've got sculpting and we've got modeling, which we can create stuff. How? What's the difference? So with sculpting, we're trying to get high details, and then we are adding the topology that we need. Why do we need topology? Let me just quickly demonstrate it and do it like this. Don't follow me at this part. I'm just trying to convey here a certain message. So let's do it like this. Maybe just smooth it a little bit because I want you guys to see the difference, how it works with topology applied and without topology. So I want you guys to check the difference. Let's just add here some lips. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. We're just demonstrating. Add it like this. It's fine. Okay. So we've got with topology applied and the regular sphere, which we've created initially. Let's smooth this. Okay, now let's add both of them. Let's actually add another one. We have this, right? We have that and we have this. Let's click here on the overlays and enable statistics. This one has 500, this one 500, this one 500. Let's add here control 1 to add subdivision. Here the same, control 1, or from here you can click here, add on the blue icon, click here, add modifier, and then in here search subdivision and add it. And then you can, if you want to go higher, you can go control 2 for 2, same here, right? Then you can apply it, control A to apply, or you can click it and then click here on the arrow and apply. Anyway, that's how it works. Now, in here, we have some loops. In here, we don't have any loops. And in here, we don't have the subdivision. So if I'll try, oh, sorry, it was way too quick. So control tab and then sculpt mode. Now with G, with the grub brush, I can sculpt. let's go C for clay, and then add a little bit of here, a little bit of that. This is where I would begin the eyes, but this is what we get, right? The other one, if I want to move to this, Alt Q to move to another object on the same mode. So in here, if I'll go with the clay, to add, I can brush, and to invert it, Control and then press, and it does the opposite. Okay, so let's suppose we will do here some eyes, and in here go eye and inflate a little bit for the nose, and in here inflate a little bit for the lips. Okay, again, don't follow me, I'm just explaining how sculpting works and how are we going to make our topology very, very convenient to work with and unwrap. We'll get to that later on, but let's suppose we want to, you know, sort of get the shape here, and we also want to work on the nose and all of that, and the forehead a little bit. Let's smooth it. Again, we're not using this methodology today. I just wanted to show you the difference with the loops that we made to the right to this. Okay, we can even crease this a bit, but you get the point. And here we'll make it a bit like this, just to make it a bit more looking like eyes than you know what it was a moment ago. Okay, but enough with this. So in here, when we have the loops, you saw what happened, right? Alt Q to move to the other object. So in here, if we'll try the same thing again, clay. So here, clay. There we go. We have this. Then we do the same thing. We inflate, and in here we inflate. In here we inflate. In here we can pull. Pull like this, then move this a little to the front. Okay, we messed it up a bit, but again, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show you the front to see the difference. You'll see that with the loops. Okay, and here we have this. All right, let's push it up. Yeah, this will be enough. Crease it. Okay, obviously this is not close to look good, but you see that with the loops, and in here as well. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Inflate. Okay, and here we can make some, you know, something like that. Maybe pull it with Q again or with G. Doesn't really matter. And in here we would start, you know, taking care of what we need. But again, the point here is that with the loops we have much more control on the mesh, and we can start deforming, we can start forming the general shape much better. And when we have these loops later on, we'll do something that is called UV unwrap to add the textures. Then we can absolutely use the topology in our favor. Okay, anyway, enough with this. You get the point. When we have the loops, we have much more control, and when we sculpt and when we create the general shape, then we can maneuver much better with the mesh. Okay, it still looks horrible, but again, it took us 10 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, let's get going. Let's delete all of that, and let me also add here a plane, move it right here, and explain to you how we're going to do our stuff. So with this plane, we can select this edge, go E to extrude, go E again to extrude. Let's say that we want this to be a loop, so E and R, like this, E and R. Okay, Now again, this looks horrible. Again, we can move this, we can move this, we can move this, okay, and slowly build here a circle. Now, what if we want to connect those two edges? We can enable here merge, go 1 to select the vertices, move and click. Now it doesn't stick because in here in the merge we have to go 0.05 to get it closer. This is too close, 0.005, and then when we move it connects. No, it doesn't. Let's disable proportional editing. Okay, let's try 0.05 without the 0. Excellent, now it works. Same thing with here, and it connects. And now we have this kind of thing. We can click here with Alt to select the whole edge, Control B to bevel, and Alt to select all of those edges. Right click Loop Tools, turn it to a circle. Same thing here, Alt to select everything, right click, turn it to a circle. Now in here, when we turn it to a circle, we get here the panel with the angle, and we can change the angle to what we need. So we can basically move it a bit closer to look good. GG, we can slide, and this is how we're gonna make the whole model. Now we see that once we work with edit mode, the pivot point is no longer in the middle. Who cares? Because now, if we want, for instance, to use the same methodology we want for the head, to use symmetry and want to sculpt with symmetry, look what happens. It's all messed up. Okay, because why is that? Because even though the object is here, the pivot point is here. The origin point is here. Sorry, the origin point of the object is here. So Blender is using it from here and not from here. How do we fix it? We can go right click on the object, then set origin, and then origin to 3D, and then origin to geometry. Right click, set origin to geometry, and then it places right in the middle. You can be more specific and specify if you want the origin center of the mass, or to move it to a Corsair. We'll see how to do this later on, or origin to geometry. So now if we add a subdivision, Control 1, we get a circle. Okay, great. And we can, from here, we can extrude. In here we can go select this, go F3 grid fill. Amazing. All right, and then we have a bottle lid or something. RX, great, whatever. Anyway, maybe a hat for one of these guys. Anyway, let's delete all of that. We had some fun and we went through the basics for 3D and for Blender. And now we can begin with the course. So let's delete all of them and go Shift A. Let's delete all of them. X, delete, Shift A, and then right here at image we have reference. Click here and add the reference. I'll see you in a moment and we will begin. Add the reference into Blender. Let's name it. So F12 to name it. Let's call it ref_front. Let's duplicate it. So Shift D to duplicate. RZ90. Rotate it on the Z. Move it on the X. So GX-2. Now we have one for the front, one for the side. Let's go on the right side and change the opacity. Great. Now let's do the same with the side. Great. Now with the opacity, lower opacity, we can see through and we can place some shape to begin with. So let's go and move the image exactly as much as we can to the middle. Then Shift A and create a cube. Let's put it aside. You can see that with GZ, you can move it directly on the Z-axis. So I'm moving it approximately to the center of the head. Now we're going to snap another shape to it. So now if we go Shift S, we can go Selection to Corsair or Corsair to Selected. So we're going to go Corsair to Selected to move the cursor to here, and then we'll snap the shape that we want, or whatever shape we'll create from here will be right from here. So let's create a circle, go to the panel, change it to 8. We don't need more than 8 vertices to start creating the shape. Let's rotate it RX 90, move it like this to the center to the center of the lips. Then we'll scale it down. Let's also scale it a bit so it will fit between the mouth and the nose. Duplicate it, move it to the eye. Excellent. Now we can extrude and we can start creating the general shape. Let's also change it to the right name. So this is the side. Oh, sorry. This is the side. So this is the front. Yeah. Let's call it front, ref front. And for the other one, let's change the side. Okay, paste it, change it to side. Great. Okay, M to create a new collection. Let's call it character, ref, create it. We're also going to create another reference which will be in the middle because we will using a mirror modifier. We're going to see that in a moment. Let's go 1 to see the front. Let's go Shift A and then add the empty cube. You can move it down, maybe scale it down. As long as it's in the middle, it's going to be just fine. Let's rename it mid ref. Okay, now we have something exactly in the center which we can mirror. So let's select the mouth, the circle for the mouth. And let's also extrude. Let's delete this part first, those vertices, so we can mirror it. So X, delete vertices. Let's select it, go to the modifier, search for mirror. And then we ensure that the clipping is on. So when we move it across the X, it merges and then it becomes one object. I will explain in a moment about proportional editing, but you can see right now that if we add a subdivision, it becomes a circle. So this is exactly what we did in the first part, in the intro. And now when we will merge it, we can start building the topology. To copy the modifiers, we can select one object and then the other, F3, copy modifiers. In here, we should place the mid-ref as well, so it will be exactly in the middle. And in here, we'll do the same. Great. Now, if I'll move it on the X, come on, it sticks. You see, now it becomes one object. And let's try to extrude. There we go, and move it a bit on the X. Okay, let's select the eyes as well. Let's extrude it again. Click on the edge and drag it all across so it connects. Thanks to the mirror. Let's select the eyes, then the mouth, Control J to join. Let me show you what kind of flow we're going to work with. So this is the main circle. Okay, and then we have the eyes, then we have the cheeks. We're going to drag it backward. We're going to take the whole topology, extrude it backward. And then this is the mouth, and this is approximately where the nose is going to be. Okay, so let's fill. Let's also let's extrude this part just a bit. I think this much is enough. We're gonna align it with the reference very soon, but right now we're just smooth it on the X. Okay, now that looks much better. Great, so we have the loop for the eye and we have the loop for around the eye. Now select both edges, then go F, Control R to add a loop. Let's select the edge and start extruding. Okay, we'll keep creating the loop, extrude. Okay, move the vertice, extrude. Extrude again all the way down. All right, let's also add here a loop. Let's move it a bit. There we go. Let's add another one right here. Okay, in here we need to fill, so let's select this. Let's select the bottom first, then fill with F. And then we see that we need to add another loop for the eyes. So we'll create it and rotate it. We'll move this all edge down with GG to slide. Then we'll move this one, rotate it, then connect the eyes to the lips. Then we can fill with F. Okay, just a moment. There we go. Move it a bit so it will be aligned with approximately with the lips. Let's first fill it. There we go. Now we can bevel. So we can go Control B to bevel. Let's move the edges a bit up. We'll open like this. We'll also move this down. Okay, great. Now we can scale it down. Let's move this up a bit. There we go. This one we need to align with the reference, so select everything with Alt. Then move. Okay, extrude. There we go. And with the merge on, as we've learned, we can rotate it a bit. There we go, matching with the reference. Okay. G to move, moving the vertice. Okay. Now if we extrude. Okay, move it a bit. Maybe around here. Okay, let's maybe move only this part. Okay. Okay, so SZ0 to scale it on the 0, but I don't think this is the approach we're going to take. Let's delete this one. Okay, move it a bit closer to the reference with proportional editing. Move it. Okay, careful. If your origin is already at the center, you don't have to follow me, but I'm gonna select these vertices, Shift S, then cursor to selected, and then right click, set origin to 3D cursor. The next 5 seconds are missing from the video, but all I did there is select the edge around the face and GG to slide. So this is the edge that I was referring to. Let's extrude along the face, make sure that the merge is on and with the right distance. Let's keep extruding. We're gonna maybe pull that down a bit, then leave this one right here. Then we can extrude all the way down, like that. Yes. Okay, move it a bit, the vertice. Is it vertice? No, that's vertex, right? Yeah, if it's one, it's vertex, then vertices. Right. GG to slide. The other one as well, just move it a bit, move it down. Let's push this up a bit, just meeting the topology. Also guys, feel free to pause the video and just align the topology so it would look like in the video. You don't have to do it the same speed as I do because it's recorded. You can go back and meet it in your own time. Let's also select this one, create a nose. Before that, let's ensure all the loops looks fine. Okay, so I'm checking it by Control R. Okay, let's maybe fix that a bit. So again, GG to slide. Let's place one around here, and now we can see if we can carry on with the nose. Just move it a bit more closer to the reference. You can see what's going on behind from the reference. GG to slide. That as well. We're just aligning the loops so the faces would be around the same size. Let's push that down a bit. This one as well. Just matching with the shape of the lips. Okay, scroll down with proportional editing. Remember that when we scroll up and down, according to the size of the circle, this is the area that we can move. GG to slide. This allows you to move it on the same edge without moving the vertex independently. So GG to slide, you can just some of the edges and not the whole loop, as we selected with Alt. So again, GG to slide. We're gonna do this a lot. We're gonna do this. You're gonna hear me saying that quite a lot. Okay, but you see what I'm doing. It's nothing special, just assuring that we have enough so we can place another loop like this. Okay, this way we have the loops that I was talking about in the beginning and in the intro. And now from here, we can start working on the nose. So select those faces. And then, let's see if we can insert right here. Okay, just a bit more to the right, and this vertex, so the line is straight. We'll move this a little bit higher, this way. It's more proportional. There we go, GG to slide, and now it seems much better. Okay. Great. Let's select those faces again with Shift and 3 to see the faces. Then we can select it. Let's you can click on C, by the way, to select multiple faces with the circle and not one by one. 3 to go to the side view, just to ensure that when we begin the nose, so GY to move it closer to the middle. And now when we'll extrude the nose, it will reach to approximately to the same point as the reference. So I to insert. But make sure that the boundary is not the one that you're looking for, and not individual, because individual makes you insert it on individual face, and boundary, because we're using mirror, is the one that takes off the boundary and allows you to extrude it as insert it as one circle. Okay. Let's add here a loop. Okay, let's move this according to the reference. R to rotate, G to move. Okay, let's go back a bit. Control Z if you're unhappy with the result. Okay, now you can see what I was talking about. Without the boundaries, when we insert, we don't get the additional faces as we got to the right. Okay, so we can take it out and make a nose out of it, and then we can sculpt. Let's add another loop for the lips. This way, when we'll sculpt and we will inflate the lips, we'll have more faces to work with. So let's also use the knife tool to add additional loop to the nose. Let's carry on all the way till it sticks, and we'll add another one at the top because we want quads. We'll do it another with the knife, another one at the bottom. Now we have a loop in the middle of the nose, and now we can GG to slide, slide, and let's move this vertex. Okay, move that as well. Great. All right, let's Maybe we'll add another one here. Okay, I think that now we're ready. Let's okay, let's pull that on the Y. So just move it with G, go 3, and then move it with G. Okay, then we can add a loop. This is where the nostrils, right down is where the nostrils are going to be. I think that another loop here can definitely help, so Control R, let's add another one. Let's also just fill to check where we are. Okay, that looks great. Control Z, we don't need to fill at the moment. Okay, let's take the top edges and move them closer to the reference. Okay, so 3 to go to the side, G and R. Then we're going to take the middle, move it. Then we'll do the same with the one at the higher one. Let's also do the same with this. Great. Let's pull it down a bit. Okay, this one. We'll fix that as well. From here with proportional editing, and then we can pull. Okay, make sure you're on smooth and you're not pulling it too much down, so just as much as the reference is good enough. Then together, rotate. Great. And here, select these faces, Control 7 to see the bottom. Let's slide that a little bit. So the one at the edge, down, fix at the edge, not this much down. This much is enough, and that as well. Okay, now let's select these faces. And okay, we don't need not individual and not boundaries. This way we can insert into those faces together, and we have a loop, as you can see, GZ to move it up. You don't need a Z, sorry, just extrude without to move. And now we can move G and R. Okay, turn off proportional editing, SZ0. Let's bring it back. You can do it with O, by the way. If you click O for proportional editing, let's move it on the Y gently. If you click Shift, it allows you to control the strength of the tool. If you want to do things very carefully, let's select that edge, move it a bit, move the vertex down, that as well. Okay, maybe scale it down. All right. Control Tab to change the sculpting, and let's squeeze it into the center a little bit, gently. Z to move to wireframe mode. Then we can move the vertex specifically. With G we can move, with S we can smooth, and with I we will inflate. Let's add here loop, so we have more topology to work with. Let's grab this edge, pull it down a bit. I actually think that the whole nose, let's add here another one, pull it down. I think that we're gonna pull the whole nose up. This one as well, match me the reference. Let's fix the nostrils a bit, Control 7, and just push it a little bit to the middle. And let's grab this this edge with Alt. Let's move it a bit or looking like a circle. Then let's grab the edge of the nostrils. Let's change to edit mode and scale it and move it on the X. There we go. And now let's go to edit mode and select from here with Alt. We'll select not this one, the one at, there we go, around the nose, this one as well, and just F3, select in region, and GZ to move it a little higher, match it with a reference. There we go. Let's fix that area as well. Grab this edge and just move it on the X. Again, just matching with the reference, but then let's do this with the higher part of the nostrils as well. Okay, there we go. Again, G for to grab and to move, 3 to go to the side, the num 3. And now let's go to the top and take care of the pointiness of the nose. It's not something that the reference can help us, so be very mindful doing that. Just gently here. Okay, let's smooth. Very Shift F to control the strength of the brush. Now let's smooth a bit around here. Let's move this vertex a little closer to the guys down, and do the same with this guy. Let's add here a loop, see what we get. Now if we slide, there we go. Okay. That looks better. You can fix it more if you want, but I think this will suffice. We'll just push it up a bit and then fix the general shape. This one as well, make it more round. That one, G, and then Shift Z to eliminate the Z from the movement. Let's push the sides a bit, and then let's, okay, that looks better. Okay, with proportional editing and very, very lightly. You don't want to mess it up. It needs to be very gentle. Excellent. Let's add another loop here. Control R. And let's keep working on the nose a bit. So moving it with G. I hope that you noticed that we also inserted the loop for the nostrils. You can do that as well. Right here. I don't know if you can see. GG to slide. Okay, it's a bit difficult to see, but you can place a loop right up there. Let's neat up the shape a bit. Control 7 to see the bottom. Just move it with proportional editing. Try and get it as close to shape of a circle as you can. Move this vertex as well. So again, very gently. Okay, that looks much better. Okay. Maybe pull that out just a little bit. Okay, excellent. So Howser has a very rough nose. We're gonna pull that to the back as soon as we're gonna start with the head. We're almost ready. Let's also fix the between the nose and the lips, and we're gonna start working on the head. Just again kneading it so it would look like a circle as much as we can. Oh my god, this one. Let's move it like this, and there we go. GG to slide. Okay, that as well. Maybe just that part. So C to select multiple faces, and with the middle mouse wheel we can deselect. Let's smooth that up a bit, and I think we're good. I think we're gonna start with the head, with the extrusion of the head. Let's just knead that up a bit. Just a few more touch-up, guys. So matching it with the reference. The eye, let's scale it on the Z with proportional editing and add here a loop. So later on when we'll work on it, we'll have enough topology. The lips, we can add here 2 loops. Let's extrude this, push it to the center without the merge. Otherwise, it's gonna merge our vertices, and move it on the X. Okay. Now if we fill, great. This is excellent. I think that now let's just push that down, so we can have head to work with, and we're gonna pull that, what we're selecting now, we're pulling it backward. So let's E to extrude, and get approximately till the end of the head. Let's insert here a loop and just slide. I've done this so many times. Again, same thing. Let's delete those faces, we don't really need it. Not right now. Let's add here and slide. Don't worry, we're gonna add it back in a moment. So E to extrude, and let's unify, merge, select those vertices, M. Let's do it properly, E, and then G, Z, and then G, X. We can either turn on merge or select both of them and merge, M, merge by center. Then E to extrude for the neck, but let's ensure that, there we go. The other one also, why it doesn't stick, there we go. Now with Alt we can select and E to extrude. Okay, we're not doing it now, I'm just demonstrating. Let's ensure all the rest will be connected properly. So E to extrude with the merge on. Okay, let's turn on the, or we can select the vertices and M, merge at center, whatever you prefer. Deselect with the middle mouse wheel, carry on, extrude, connect it. Okay, so M, merge at center. Let's select all of that and pull it to the, on the X. So, oh, sorry. This needs to go to the X and merge with the mirror. So let's keep, there we go. And let's add here a loop, maybe a few of them. Let's see, let's add one. Let's fill. And at the bottom, let's add one also, slide it, fill. Let's add another one, maybe another 2. You can scroll with the middle mouse wheel, scroll to get more loops. Do the same in here, or you can tap 2, it doesn't matter, in the settings panel. Let's slide this guy a little bit. Don't worry, we're taking care of that. Let's fill for now. That looks good. Fill this also. Okay, I think this one we're gonna turn. So let's add here a loop, and fill, but we're gonna turn this. So fill this one as well, and you'll see that when we will smooth, this will go to the side. Okay, I'll show you in a moment. But at the moment, let's see. All connects. So now if we extrude, Okay, let's add here a few loops so we can smooth this, part. Another loop here. Slide it, GG to slide. Okay, you should save the project if you haven't saved it until now. Control S to save. Now let's try. We'll pull it. We'll match. We'll pull the edge to match with a reference. So with proportional editing, we're just pulling this vertex, the whole edge. Now let's divide it in a way that makes sense. So when we will create the ear, we'll have those lines to assist us. This looks fine. 3 to see the side view. Let's select the edge around the eye, match it with a reference. So, no, not now. Let's fix the opacity a little bit so we can see the picture. Make it 1. Just for now, you can bring it back in a moment. Let's move it to the side a bit to match with a reference. So just this edge, and with proportional editing, we're moving. Pull it down. Not this one. There we go. GG to slide. No. There we go. Okay, without the one that close to the eye. So this way we pulled the whole row, the whole edge down. And now we can select the eye and we'll just tweak the vertex down. That one as well. Okay, that one as well. Okay. Okay. Now let's keep working on the eye. So again, I'm just matching it with a reference, nothing too crazy. Just move each vertex to match with a picture behind. Let's slide this one a little bit. There we go. Not the front one, but just the one that connects to the neck. This way we can, no, not like this. No, just a second. There we go. With Alt, we select everything and GZ to move. Okay, let's slide the one that close to the face, the edge around the face, slide it backward. Let's do the same with this guy as well at the back. So the edge around the back of the head, we'll slide it. We'll slide this one as well, closer to the center. This way, before we even smooth, we get a closer shape of a head. Now let's slide this one super gently. Let's select the whole area here. So 3 to go to the side, and then select everything besides the, besides the nose. And then go to the side, G, super gently. We're gonna pull that back. Again, not too much, till roughly the line of the lips. Don't worry about the nose, we'll fix it. Okay, you can see what I did. Let's now select this and pull it roughly till the edge of the reference. So here is good. Here is good. And let's maybe pull it back. So the eye, the circle of the eye with proportional editing, we're pulling super gently again. So scroll down to control the circle size and just get it till the back of the eye, and then slide the other one. So I just moved only the edge, and then I slid another one and I added another one. Okay, and then only the edge at the back. Only the edge at the back. Very, very gently. Scale it up. Okay, the rest of the face stayed there, only the edge with proportional editing, and now scale it down. Oh my god. Scale it a bit and pull it backward. Okay, this is where our eye is going to be. We'll add another loop. This is the socket of the eye, so this is what's behind the eye. Let me show you. We'll pull it back a bit. Okay. So yeah, let's also, we need to fill this. So got grid fill. Let me look at that again. So let's add here a sphere just for the, to see how it looks like. But I think our eyes just sticked because of the mirror. So let's take care of that. We'll scale down the sphere, scale it down, and rotate it on the X. Okay, we'll fix the eyes in a moment because they got stuck. So RX90 to rotate it, and then scale it down to match approximately with the size of the eye. Grab the edge around the eye, the inner one, not the outer one. You see what I did there? And then this one we're gonna bevel. So this one is the middle one inside the eye socket. You see the one that is marked. This one. This we're gonna delete because the grid fill is not what we've been looking for. So we'll select the whole edge, and we'll deselect. We'll scale it down just a bit. Let's Control plus to select, and then we're going to delete it. Then we'll do it much better later on. But first, let's add some loops so we have more topology to work with. Now we'll match it with the reference. Okay, scale it up a bit, super gently. And now if we select it, oh my god. Okay, so let's move it down a bit. Okay. GG to slide. Add your loop. Now when we'll grid fill, we'll get a much better result. So again, knitting the vertices, matching it with the reference. Now let's try. Okay, so GG to slide. Sorry, not the GG to slide, S to scale. I scaled it down to create a tunnel for the eye. Then, as you can see, I'm knitting the vertices to create the shape of the eye. So you don't need GG to slide that one, just scale down to create, that kind of tunnel. Then GG to move it like this. You can do the same thing with sculpting. Just use grease brush, but I would prefer to scale it down and then work on the vertices. Okay, scale it down. See the same thing with the outer one as well, just to create that kind of tunnel. We'll pull it back. Don't worry. We'll pull it back, scale it down a bit. And I'm scaling it down to match with the rest of the faces, so we get some kind of a flow, not just too small. Okay, this way when we'll place the eye, it's gonna sit nicely. This one we can slide. Let's move it back a bit. So select those without the eye. Okay, select them and move it to a little bit to the back. Let's maybe select those faces and move it GUI until the jawbone, the middle of, you know, the line of the jawbone. Let's slide this also, and this one. So we have space for the ear, and we have the one for the face. So let's slide this one as well. Don't worry, we're fixing the top. Don't worry, guys, we will continue with the eye. I just wanted to, let's pull it a little higher. We will continue with the eye, but right now I just want to take care of the head. It was important for me to show you how it looks like with a sphere. Let's select and move it up with Alt, right? To select the whole edge with Alt, let's move like this. No. Let's select the whole area here. Select that one. Okay, there we go. And now let's disable proportional editing. S, let's move it up. SZ0. Flatten that. Don't worry, we're smoothing it very soon. We'll pull that on the Y. This one, let's move it a bit. Okay, add the loop here. Great, we'll pull that back on the Y. Great, okay, that looks much better. Let's move this also. Be aligned with the topology. Excellent. Great. Let's take a break, a few moments, and then we will be back. Great. So let's pull the eye a bit down. Let's select that edge, and with proportional editing, just pull it down, just to match it with the reference. The vertex at the top as well, just GZ down. Around here should be good. Let's check the cheek, not the cheek, the side of the face. It doesn't look terrible. I think we're gonna fix it with we'll fix it with sculpting. So yeah, that will be fine. Let's take care of the lips. Let's maybe add here a loop, and let's grab the edge on the side. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull. Just a second. Let's select the side of the lips and just pull it gently to the side. You don't have to use GX. You can just gently pull it while looking at the orthographic view. Click on 1. Remember Alt Z to move to wireframe. Sorry, hold Z to move to wireframe. Let's also pull that to the side just to match it with the reference. So G, and with proportional editing we're moving. On that side, maybe be a little bit farther. Maybe both of them. 3 of them like this. This should be enough. Don't worry, we're gonna neat up the vertices in a moment. Okay, move it on the X. just so it will be in a straight line with the vertices at the top. A little bit this as well. Now let's try GG to slide and there we go. All right, but we need a bit more topology to work with, so let's align this a little bit more, and then we'll add some. Just move it according to the reference, guys. You see the picture, what's going on behind. Just meeting up the vertices. Okay, select all of that with Alt, and then GG to move it down. Okay, you can delete with the middle mouse cursor, middle mouse button. Okay, maybe we'll add here a loop later. Right now it doesn't seem necessary. Let's pull that out a bit more. Too much. Okay. Now, don't worry. We're just checking. We're not filling right now. Let's instead take that edge and just pull. Maybe we'll select both of them. We'll add here a loop and bevel it. Okay, so Control B to bevel. And with proportional editing, we're going to go to 3 and just G to move it according to the reference. Okay, maybe we'll pull it down a bit. We need connected only in proportional editing. This way we can move individual faces and pull it down. No. Control Z on that. I think that the front and the side have different, are not exactly the same. So let's just neat up with GG to slide just a little bit around the lips area. This as well, GG to slide. Okay, we definitely have enough faces to work with, but I think that, let me just show you. So this is the loop around the face that can, not like this. We need the alternate, that one. Okay, so we have the loop around the lips, which should form the inner loop around the face, the lips, and one line here and one line here, so where the lips are supposed to open. Now in the side, we can see that the top and the bottom are placed a bit differently. Now we can work with that, but the bottom of the lips is approximately where we want our bottom of the lips to be, which are in a different place. See this blue dot right here? Okay, and okay, let's delete everything. Delete. Oh my god, it doesn't select it. Oh, it does. Okay. Let's slide the this edge and close to it. I think we can actually dissolve that one. Let's dissolve it. Dissolve edges and GG to slide, GG to slide. Let's select this one and the one at the bottom, plus, Control plus and Control minus, and then we can pull approximately to where the reference is, and let's pull in the lower lip. So select those faces and GY to backward. Let's pull back also the side of the lips. So just GY and gently pull it back. Let's pull down the top of the lips. So just, again, very gently. Oh my god. It doesn't. There we go. Those three and pull it down. Again, with connected only, otherwise it's going to move your whole model. Those three at the bottom, pull it up. Okay, great. And between the nose and the lips, let's smooth it a bit. So Control Tab and smooth just a little bit. See? And now you can go to the side. Let's first neat up a little bit this vertex. Okay, so we can see the topology. Maybe we can inflate this a bit. No, not now. Okay. Not. Let's maybe pull that on the Y instead. Pull that to give depth, and between the nose and the lips, select those edges and just move according to the reference. Doesn't need to be exact, guys. Really, we'll fix it. This one as well. Just push it inside, outside, rotate it. This single vertex as well. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. At this point, let's GG to slide just to neat up the loops around the face. That as well, very gently. No. Control Z on that. Control Z on that. We're not at this point at the moment. Okay, let's first take care of the general shape, and maybe add here a loop around the top of the head, so we can start smoothing. And maybe the eyes, we can start working on the eyes. So go to the side, select the edge, the side of the face, and pull it on the Y. Okay, not too much, not too much, and very carefully, as you can see. Just pull it enough to to be round and not as a sharp corner. You can see how the loop proceeds. Let's keep going just a bit more until we get to the eye, approximately until we get to the eye. There we go. Okay, and that as well, very, very gently, guys. So scroll on the wheel on your mouse. Okay, this looks this still looks like a potato, but it's fine. We will smooth it. Let's select the edge of the eyes, Control and plus, and let's move it down a little bit to where the eye is supposed to be. And let's check it with the front. No. We'll leave it. This is what I was talking about. We'll leave it. We need to maybe try and pull the whole thing. Let's see. Okay, maybe we'll pull down that edge and that edge as well. Okay, it's better to leave the eyes like that. We can always work more on it. Now the head is a bit too square. You can see that it looks approximately as much as the cube that I've created, and the head is not supposed to be looking like a table. So so how can we fix it? Let's get rid of it. Let's go to Control Tab to sculpting, go S to smooth, and gently here just go around the edges. Remember that holding Z is for solid mode or wireframe, and gently, that's bothering us. Let's hide it, hide the reference for now. Go around the corners, just smooth. Don't worry about the middle. We're using mirror modifier, and once we apply it, it will be fine. Bring it back, Alt Z to see through, and maybe we'll do we'll pull back the head a bit, and this vertex down a bit, and try to fill. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try a few things, guys. Don't follow me for the next 10-20 seconds. I just want to ensure that we're connecting the loop to the right place. So I'm gonna try a few things. no. Okay, no. Let's see. So another one. Okay, let's add here a loop on the side like I did. Then select the vertex at the top and the one a little bit next to it. M, merge by center. And then we have this loop, great. You can select those edges. This faces too, delete. Move this vertex, click here, fill, Control R and add two loops. Select those vertices M, merge by center. This also merge by center. We don't need that edge anymore. And now all seems good. This looks okay. This great, 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 and great. Let's extrude. Select this edge and extrude down with E. And then we can actually smooth the rest of the head. Okay, let's go to sculpting. And with smooth, with S to smooth, we can smooth. So let's try and match it with a reference. So we'll pull those faces, we'll pull it, match it with a reference. So with G and proportional editing, we're pulling it up. So it would match the shape of the head of the reference. Okay, we can add a loop and slide it up. To see this, Control Z to see through and hold Z for wireframe. Let's open up the topology of the back of the head a little bit. This we can move it a little higher, just a bit. Okay, that part as well. Okay, approximately the same size of faces. Let's smooth. Let's maybe pull it up a bit. It does need to, the forehead needs to get somewhere. Again, don't worry too much about the middle of the model. So let's pull the whole head instead, the whole top of the head. You can select the faces and GZ it up. Then pull the back of the head, just this edge. Okay, and knitting up the topology. That is looking much better. Smooth it. Smooth a bit. Great. Great. Back as well. And let's maybe pull back the face. Let's grab this edge and match it with a reference. Okay, so move it on the Y, go 3 and then move it on the Y, then the chin. Let's move this a bit. Even though it has a beard, still we're gonna approximate where the chin is gonna be, so let's take that edge and pull it down. Approximately till here. Careful not to move too much of the lips, so scroll down on the wheel on the cursor. Chin. Okay, this edge let's move to the back, so go 3 and then gently pull it backward. Very gently, you don't want to move the lips too much. The higher cheeks as well, the upper cheek. Match it with a reference. This as well. Okay, so the loops needs to be aligned. You can see, rotate it. Okay, just okay. Alright, so as you can see, this is the flow that I was talking about in the beginning, those loops that we want to preserve. I think that at this point, let's move this back a bit. So just this edge at the back of the head, let's pull it gently backward. This one on the Y as well. Okay, smooth it a bit. Okay, that looks fine. Maybe pull it a bit like this to be more round and push the sides of the head with G-brush. I hope you see what I'm doing. And let's match it with the reference. So go to front view and just match it with the reference. This we need to pull this whole row. We need to select and pull it into the middle on the X. Adjust this edge, move it front view. I hope you can see the picture behind, so don't move it too much. I hope you can see the difference. Maybe this edge only. For the jaw, for the chin. And maybe we'll scale it down. Scale it on the Z and move it with Shift Z to eliminate the Z from the movement. And let's see it from the top, so 7 to see the top. Just gently move it across. Okay, that looks a bit better. See, it aligns with the bone of the face. Let's gently let's start take care of the lips. So let's scale it on the Z, close it, and then close the rest. Those two vertices, the vertices right here. Okay, we'll pull it down. Let's try to, maybe we'll add some more faces. We'll match it with the reference, so just pull it back a bit. Don't worry guys, we're nearly done with the modeling. We're just neating up some things and we're done with the head. So we're just gonna take care of the lips a little bit more, so we can match it with what I'm doing in the video. Maybe we'll pull it up a bit, and then you can pull down this single vertex, this as well. Okay, let's try to smooth, and then crease. Can we crease? No, we cannot crease. We can crease, but you see that we don't have enough faces to work with. So what we can do is we can bevel that one. Let's Control B, select this edge, and just Control B to bevel. And then we'll select this edge and pull it out a bit. This way we can give depth to the lips. And we'll move it down. Okay, you can GG to slide and then pull it on the Y. That looks much better. Okay, that as well. Let's select those vertices and pull them down as the lips seems closed from outside. Now can we crease? Okay, great. Let's crease and smooth a little bit on the edges of the lips. We have enough faces to do that. Okay, very gently with low strength on the smooth tool, so we don't smooth it too much. Just match it with the reference. Okay, we need to select this edge and okay, let's smooth it. This part doesn't seem right. Maybe from the inside it will be easier. Let's delete that and extrude it, E to extrude, and extrude it on the Y, inwards. Now let's pull it pull on the Y and let's select the top, fill, and then let's fill. Okay, that looks much better. Now if we add a loop, great. Let's maybe GG to slide the upper part of the lips, tune it up the topology, smooth a bit, and pull it from the edge. You can sculpt as well, but I'd rather do it from the from the edge. Let's smooth between the lips and the nose very gently. Okay, we need just the top part and slide it. Great. Pull. Great. Let's add the loop here. Yeah, that looks very good. Okay. So we will add a loop here. Okay. But first, I want to make space, so we'll slide that. Then we'll move this a bit. We'll move this a bit, and now we have space for the loop. There we go. And that looks great. Okay, so what we have left to do is to smooth out a little bit around between the nose and the lips. So let's just pull that according to the reference on the Y. Then we can go to sculpting and smooth this a bit. Smooth. Then let's get the nose a bit closer. Let's push in those faces with G. Smooth. Let's push in also the higher part of the cheeks. Work on the nose. Smooth a bit. Where we added that loop. Smooth. Okay, let's do some sculpting on the nose, match it with the reference. We need to pull down the bottom of the nose, so we'll pull it back a bit. Pull it back, match it with the reference. See where the line of the nose is ending. Then we can smooth before we crease. Now we can crease a bit. Okay, let's smooth around the jaw also. Pull it to the back. This whole edge, let's GG to slide and then pull it to the back a bit. That as well. Okay, let's start matching it with the reference. So let's crease right here. Okay, where the neck is supposed to be, we'll delete that part for now. So just SZ0 without proportional editing to flatten that on the Z, then rotate it and match it with a reference. We'll scale it up, move it approximately to the beginning of the neck, then pull back the back of the head, those vertices. Don't worry, we're going to smooth that. Let's grab this whole edge and pull it on the X a bit, with proportional editing, of course. Again, make sure you're not pulling too much. Okay, match it with the reference. Now let's crease, smooth, and then crease. Okay, we need to push in a little bit the faces of the neck. So we'll separate the head from the neck. So with a G for grab brush, we're moving it on the X. C to crease. Okay, push the back of the head as well. Now, okay, GG to slide. Now push the neck. Okay, great. If the reference is bothering you, you can hide it. Now let's try to pull. There we go. We'll pull the one on the side as well, and then smooth. Let's smooth here as well. Let's pull the mouth area a little to complete the loop, and at the bottom as well. Great. The neck also a little bit. And this is this is too much. Let's match it with a reference. All right, guys, let's take a quick break, some R&R. We'll be back and finish with the head, and then we'll do the body. That's it. I'll see you very soon.